Man, I just wish it was a little bit more even. A casual player who doesn't have hours per day to watch videos and practice has to go against an experienced player. Well, don't you think it's absolutely ridiculous that you want to be just as good without doing anything? You want to be just as good as somebody who spends like a lot of hours improving at a game? Like, doesn't that logic strikes you like any fault with it, Olaf? Right? That logic seems absolutely perfect to you. I'm just wondering, maybe like you're gonna figure out on your own. You basically don't have time to play the game, but you want to be just as good as somebody who spends countless hours. You want the game to be more even. Okay. I really don't know what to tell you, to be honest. Like, that right there pretty much like sums it up, what people want nowadays. It pretty much like sums up the problem with the game. You'll have to know when to use those positions. But yeah, man, like I said, you watch streams, you watch videos, you learn stuff, and then you go and practice yourself. Right? Practice makes perfect. You learn the stuff and then you go practice. How else are you gonna like do it? Practice makes perfect, right? Like, how do you think we got better at the game? We played countless amounts of battles, countless hours. Like, practice, practice, practice. How else? M60 has a better turret right now. Oh. Well, I haven't gotten penned by this mouse yet, so that kind of like makes me curious. But let's see. Damn. Shit, I'm bouncing though. I never saw an M60 bouncing before. I'm actually bouncing, what can I say? Oh. Damn, son, this is weird. I'm actually bouncing something with the M60. Sure, the guy didn't like bother aim at all at me, but still. I'm bouncing shit. Hello Abe, how's it going?
Sums up huge aspects of life for some, never mind a fucking game. The but it's not fair mentality has fucking exploded. So many spoiled fucking brats about that never got told. No. Off money.
Thank you very much for the biddies, Basin. Yeah, like I said, there seems to be like a bit more... I don't know how else to say it. Snowflake mindsets nowadays. A lot of people want everything without putting any effort. It's weird. It is very weird. Believe me, I know it's super weird, but what are you gonna do? I think casuals could play against casuals for more pleasant gaming.
I am back again. Can I request T62 APLS?
Thank you very much for the support, Abe. Very much appreciated. Sure, let's play 6-2 after this. Sure, casuals could play against casuals, but you'd have like a couple of issues there. For one, I wouldn't be able to like get into a game anymore because, well, where will I find another orzanel? Like, how long is it gonna take me to like find another orzanel like in the matchup, right? how long will I have to wait till I get an orzanel on the enemy team so I can fight against them? And not just one, 14 of them. You know, so it's a balanced matchup. How long do I gotta wait? And secondly, I'm not trying to act arrogant or anything, I'm just saying, how long do I gotta wait to get somebody else like 62% win rate, whatever, in the enemy team? 15 other people. Not just 15, 29, right? Because everybody needs to be balanced. How long do I gotta wait to get 29 other people with the same win rate or whatever like me? I wouldn't be able to play the game anymore, right? Skilled players wouldn't be able to play the game anymore because it would take hours to get in the game. Hours. And that's not even the issue. Okay, then the casuals would get to play against other casuals. Do you honestly think it's gonna fix anything? Just because you're gonna play against some people that are equally bad as you, do you think like your game experience is gonna be better? You're still not gonna learn anything. You're still gonna play bad. You're still gonna make mistakes. So you will learn absolutely nothing. But you keep thinking like you're bad at the game because of the good players, right? You will amass zero experience, just the same you're amassing now playing like against good players. But you just casually blame it on the good players. It's their fault because I can't get better at the game. It's the good players' fault because I can't get better. Like that's pretty much what you're saying. I mean, you don't see any flaws with that, like at all. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't that like ring a bell? You'd be just as bad playing with just as bad players, but you'd be fine with it because at least you're not playing against the good players. That's what it is. It really doesn't ring a bell. Orzanel doesn't like the suggestion because he would likely have to face QB and if you just QB. No man, it's because like I would have to wait in the queue forever to get into a game. And not only that, I mean, you guys saw ranked battles. I believe I'm an exception, but like most good players will just like play overpowered tanks. It's gonna be like ranked, overpowered tanks, gold ammo spam, and that's it. So not only I won't be able to get into a game, it's also gonna be like extremely unenjoyable, so you could change your game full-time Euro Truck Simulator with plaid shirts. Disagree on the last point. People don't know about how to play the game when it was alpha and beta, now they're unicorns. Agree on everything else. People didn't know how to play the game. There's still plenty of people that don't know how to play the game, man. Just having a vast amount of battles doesn't mean you're good at the game. On the contrary. Yeah, but maybe there could be lobbies for players with 1+ battles, 5 key battles, 10 key battles. Maybe that would help like complete beginners, but the people who play the game, it wouldn't help them at all. Because the people who complain about the game, they have a lot of battles. They have tens of thousands of battles. And they haven't really learned much. So that would help like complete beginners, but it wouldn't help the same people that keep complaining about losing games. Yeah. So yeah, let's compare the two tanks. Hi Orza, do your battle hits mod work? Yeah, I need to update it to the last one. I mean, I bounced pretty decent with the M60 though. What can I say? 5k damage and I blocked 1.4k. I don't know about you, but like I think the turret armor might be like as good as the M48 now. which is great. Let's see, 50B. That was like upper plate, mouse, turret, mouse, turret. I think the turret might be just as good as the M48. Which raises the question, is this tank worth the bonds if the turret is as good as the M48? Simply put, no. Because in, all aspects, it's pretty much the same tank if the turret is just as good, right? Or maybe not, no, it just depends. Like, what's cheaper for you to spend? I don't know how many bonds this tank costs. What is cheaper for you to spend 10, 20,000 bonds or to grind the tank in the tech tree? I guess it's just a question of what is cheaper for you, right? The bonds or grinding a whole line. Yeah, because like the M60 was great in other aspects. The gun is nice, has very nice view range. Doesn't have camo, but like it was always lacking some armor, so. Let's check tanks GG really quick. Right? Okay. What do you think about